Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We are about set to play roller derby here in Cleveland Heights, Ohio at the Cleveland Heights Community Center. I am Pinky Donchadero. Announcing with me this afternoon is my new friend,
the Honey Bear.
Hi, Honey Bear. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So we're going to have a couple bouts of roller derby. Our first bout is going to be our home team, the Cleveland Guardians, wearing green, taking on the Detroit Riot, wearing white. Honeybee, why don't you go ahead and run through our rosters here real quick for the Twitch stream. I'm going to announce this live and in the house.
Excellent. So we'll start off with the Detroit Riot roster. We got at 1039, we got Carter. 15 is Muhammad Fali. 19 is Timber. 25 is Ethan Alive. 27, Slamwise Gamgee. 33 is Howard. 35 is Exterminate. And 37 is the captain, which is Eat, Chip, and Die. Number 4 is Booty Vicious. 5 is Cutter, and 87 is Rolocop. For the bench staff, we have AK 40 ounces doing that. And now into the Cleveland Guardians roster. At number 0, we have the captain, 0. 104, Poison Izzy. Number 122, Barbie. And 1330, Chewy. 228 is Killer Queen. 256, Decrypt. Number 3 is Bliss Krieg. 37 is Ruins. 45 is Holoshik. 47 is Jess Crazy. Number 5 is Wickedpedia. Number 6, Angry Boda. 619 is Chops. 67 is Fury. And last but not least, 916 is Sicko Mode. For the bench staff, we have Talk About Pain, Right Hand Man, and Smithy. All here for your Cleveland Guardians roster. This is March 16th, 2024 there. It's going to be a good match today. Hopefully you are tuning in and enjoying. Game should be underway momentarily. Until then, stick around.
Nice job. So we are live here in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. I'm excited for the start of the Cleveland Guardian season. This is our first game of the 2024 season. It is. Yeah. We've got lots of derby happening here this year. Super excited. There's going to be a big tournament known as the Roller Derby Tournament here in Cleveland in June. So,
the
Roller Derby Tournament. Yeah. It beats all other roller derby tournaments. It's the roller derby tournament.
The one to be at and the one to be checking out, I'm sure we'll be broadcasting it. I can't imagine
sure we will.
Won't, right? Like, we'll have to be there. So.
I mean, and if you're not, there's just something very terribly wrong. I mean, if you're not on Twitch right now, streaming, watching this derby bout with us, I don't think I want to know you.
I can understand that wholeheartedly. For those who are hanging out with us right now, we appreciate it. We'll be underway real soon with the Detroit Riot and the Cleveland Guardians match here. Just getting everything set up, all the officiating, all the cameras are getting set up, or they are all set up.
Yep,
it's looking really good. We got a slew of them.
Yeah, and you mentioned our officials. We would like to give a huge shout out. Thank you to everyone who keeps the wheels rolling in this sport. Officials, announcers like ourselves, photographers, our media team, medics, volunteers, sponsors, vendors, and especially you, our fans. This event could not happen without all of your support. So, wholehearted thank you from Pinky Donchadero and Honey Bear here and the Cleveland Guardians.
That's right. Appreciate everybody tuning in right now. Everybody hanging out in the crowd here. Wonderful. Everybody that came out from Detroit. Maybe even some people will say Detroit. Right?
Detroit. Detroit rocks.
Detroit rocks. Detroit Rock City for sure. In the rock and roll city of Cleveland. That's right.
Tell my mom that she's watching.
Oh.
So Eat, Chip, and Die, it just said, hey, Is my mom watching me?
Yeah.
Eat Chip and Die mom.
Oh, yeah.
Are you on the Twitch stream? Gerard, let us know if Eat Chip and Die's mom pipes in there.
My first hi, Mom. That's
Exactly. Hi, Mom.
I gotta remember that one. So.
I also tend to get a hi, Mom, even though I'm not playing. My mom likes to tune in to roller derby. She's been supporting me since day one. I will tell you, I'm not an active player, but this is my 18th season in roller derby. So
That's awesome. Oh, you got a whistle.
Hearing some whistles, so we are about to get underway here. Again, the Cleveland Guardians, your home team, they are wearing green, the luck of the Irish today, up against Detroit Riot, wearing white with orange accents. I think we're going to start out. This is probably going to be a familiar lineup today. We've got number 25, Ethan Alive, wearing the star for Detroit, going up against my good friend number 5, my mom's favorite, Wikipedia.
Ooh. Good start in, coming around Wikipedia. Made it through.
Yep, that's lead jammer. The nice tripod there by the Cleveland Guardians. Cleaned up that inside line, leaving it wide open for Wicked to get out.
Whoop. Scathed on through.
Oh, smart move. Wikipedia being tapped out of bounds. Wasn't quite sure, didn't want to take the chance, decided to get those points, tap the hips, and call it off. So that's 3 points for the Cleveland Guardians. I don't believe Ethan Alive even got out on his initial pass, so 0 for the Riot.
Everybody lines up now, getting ready for the next one. Start up.
It's our captain 0 with the star. Who do we have jamming for the Riot?
Looks like we have Slamwise Gamgee in there.
Okay, Slamwise Gamgee out of the pack, but 0, I do believe, is your lead. Does a quick hop there, picks up also 3 points.
And also picked up Barbie there. Always give a helping hand, right?
Always,
Oh.
always. You know what? In Derby, even though we are opponents on the track, we're still friends. We're still going to help each other out. And then we have a good time together at the after party, which we will be after partying at Kensington Pub here in Cleveland Heights on Lee Road. Thinking about 5 p.m. already. Looks like that's Extreme-O-Matic jamming. Picks up lead pretty quickly.
That's right. And Chops is for the Guardians.
Chop still trying to complete that initial pass. Lots of tough Detroit defense against Chops. Chops following that same line as Extreme-O-Matic, but Extreme-O-Matic is picking up points already. I'm hearing 4 whistles, so that's a call off.
And for those out there who don't know, what is a call off? Like, how would it,
So to call off the jam, you have to, be lead jammer. So lead jammer is that designation. The first jammer that makes it through the initial pass without any penalties gets lead jammer designation. That lead jammer is then in control of the jam. They can do kind of whatever they want. So to get your points, you have to pass the hips of your opponent. Each opponent you pass, you get 1 point. And then when you feel like you successfully have done your job and you don't want to skate for full 2 minutes, tap the hips and call it off.
Excellent.
Okay, it looks like we've got Ethan Alive jamming for Detroit up against Wikipedia. Ethan gets lead, picks up 4 points quickly, calls it off. Cleveland stuck, held scoreless in these last 2 jams.
They're really fighting that wall with Detroit Riot for sure. They're holding a really good defense there, making it really hard for people to get by them.
Okay, and we've got the same matchup again. Slamwise Gamgees against Zero. Ooh, Zero getting tapped to that infield, has to reset. Doesn't want to take a penalty, so has to come in behind the furthest most blocker there.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We've got Slamwise Gamgee in the penalty box. So this is a next level skate shop power jam for Cleveland Guardians.
Next Level voted the best skate shop in Cleveland. Next Level Shop is a women-owned business that has been long-time official sponsor of the Cleveland Guardians. Be sure to stop by and check it out. We can go to Coco's booth over around turn 4 there for those who are here. Everybody else, look online.
Yeah, be sure to hit all those social medias. I'm sure Coco's on the Facebooks and the Twitter X's and the Instagrams. Cleveland in one jam picks up 3 points. Actually, this takes them into a lead change. Cleveland Guardians at 9, Detroit Riot at 0. This is still a next level power jam as Slamwise Gamgee still sits in the penalty box. Chops is out there skating unopposed.
Oh, Slamwise cut through. Taking the lead there.
Out of the penalty box and into the fire and lead.
That's right.
Oh no, and then this is now unfortunate. Chops sent to the penalty box. This is a power jam for Slamwise and the Detroit Riot. Slamwise going one-on-one there at the tip of the pack there. I believe that was with Barbie. Barbie has to let Slamwise go. Doesn't want to suffer an out-of-play penalty. So that's 4 points.
All right. Looks like we got a timeout here and call off.
Yep.
That's the term. All right. Special thanks to Next Level Skate Shop here. Once again, voted the best skate shop in Cleveland. Next Level Shop is a women-owned business that has been around for a long time. It's an official sponsor of the Cleveland Guardians and so many more. Let's go check it out. Find it online. Ooh.
Those elevator doors absolutely closed on Ethan Alive, taking him off his skates, which gave Chops a chance to kind of use a bit of a distraction there.
Ooh.
Oh no, and this is a penalty for Ethan Alive. This is a next level power jam for the Cleveland Guardians. Now, since the lead jammer went to the penalty box, there is no lead. This will go for the entire jam clock. So we've got 1:10 left on that jam clock. So Chops has got some work out there, skating around, being a target for the next minute.
Absolutely. It's getting highlighted right there, basically, for everybody to come out and to try and keep them from going through, getting more points. This is the time to do it, right?
Absolutely.
Get it in there. Try to get as many points as you possibly can. And we're back in.
Ethan Live back out, picks up 4 points. Well, we're losing some blockers here to the penalty box. That looks like that's number 19 Timber. I didn't quite see what that penalty call was. But Chops matching with 4 points as well. Just crazy.
Keeping the defense. Oh, Cleveland Guardians keeping that defense nice and tight. Lost them.
Yeah, that was a forearm call and Just crazy, so Just had to let Ethan pass. Not what you want. He picks up 4 points. And our jam clock has expired.
So nice back and forth there. We got the Guardians at 15 points currently, and the Detroit Riot at 27 points. Going into this next jam here.
It's been the biggest jam so far for Detroit. Ethan Alive with 13 points in that jam.
And it looks like Samwise is going to be jamming for Detroit.
That's my good buddy, my mom's favorite jammer, number 5, Wikipedia.
Pushing through, trying to get through those Detroit Rioters there. Getting through.
Wow, that's some amazing defense there.
Oh my gosh.
Against Wikipedia. Wikipedia shakes him off. That's only an initial pass. Slamwise, scoring pass, picks up 4, taps those hips, and calls it off.
Bringing the score for the Guardians 15. And Detroit's up to 31 here. Get a couple extra points thrown in for Detroit. Detroit really keeping that defense really strong, right? They are just bringing it today.
Absolutely. I mean, we're 10 minutes in, 10 minutes in. We've got 2 30-minute periods, so we've got 20 minutes left. Detroit with, what, a 16-point lead on there? So they're really controlling Cleveland's jammers. Zero doesn't like that. Zero likes to get out there and get those points, so
that's right.
he's going to juke and jive, and I believe he's got
out.
lead.
We got Extreme for Detroit jamming in. Coming on Zero's tail there, nipping at his heels. Called it.
Smart strategy there by Zero. Zero got tapped to the infield, turned around and could see where Extrematic was coming up quickly on the pack. Waits just a couple seconds, kind of a teaser there, and calls it off to try to prevent Extrematic from getting any points, but she was able to get one.
Mm-hmm. But he's gathering in, ready for the whistle, which is off. Slamwise trying to break through the pile of people, and we have Mom's favorite player skating around. Slamwise is hot on his trail.
Nice work there by Wicked. Gets 4 quick points, calls off the jam.
We are at the 22-32 with the Detroit leading the game here.
Looks like we've got a change up in the roster there. Number 15, Muhammad Fali, taking the star. Oh, and we're going to do a slow start here.
Ooh.
Little jammer on jammer action. I'm so caught up in watching what's happening. Like I can see Zero thinking it through.
Well, he's a master at that.
Absolutely. Oh, nice little hop there.
Zero's always this kind of guy who's always looking to see where he can get through. He's looking for any sort of split that he can get through, any sort of little tight gap he can sneak through.
Absolutely.
Get himself in there so he can get out of it.
You could also see the master technician there, like him controlling and getting his blockers to do what he wanted them to do to get him into that wall.
Yeah.
So nice work there by Zero. Lots of effort, picks up 2 points there. Holds Muhammad Fali to 0. So Detroit still in lead at 32, but Cleveland taking the time, eking the score up bit by bit, little what they call hit it and quit it. Get your points and call it off. Don't, no need to, to be the hero and get lap after lap after lap. Oh.
Not to be greedy. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to be greedy.
Oh, okay, so we've got Ethan Alive out there, picks up lead jammer, Chops being sent to the penalty box, wearing that star. Ethan Alive, though, just makes this look easy. Like, you always think, I want to be the jammer when you see someone like Ethan Alive or Zero.
Yeah.
And then you play and you put that star on and go, why did I ever want to do this? This is terrible.
Well, makes it seem effortless, jumping over everybody, just skating on one foot right there, too. Just eating the track like it's breakfast. Like no problem whatsoever.
Chops released from the penalty box. I believe that Chops still needs to complete an initial pass. So Ethan Alive is out there scoring away.
Oh, totally.
We've got 3. This is now Ethan Alive's 4th pass, 16 points. While Chops goes right back to the penalty box. Ooh.
Ooh.
I think there was a foot out of bounds there. Ethan Alive has to come back in behind the pack. Doesn't want to get a cut track call and lose this momentum.
Yes. When you got the dam open like this, you want to get as much water through, get yourself in there, get as many points as you can. Keep it as far ahead, especially when you're in the lead like Detroit is, bringing it to 51 right here with the Guardians still at 24. It was a really, really heavy scoring period right there.
Yeah, that was pretty big pass, so that's 4, almost like 3 3/4 of a pass there. 4 points each pass. Would have liked to seen 20, but 19 is good. We like 19.
We're getting deep in the mathematics here on the stream.
This is when announcers think they can do math, and they really can't.
Yes.
Hi, I'm good at talking.
Yes.
Look at that. And Slam Eyes, as I'm talking about math, gets lead jammer.
We got Wicked, obviously, with the star there, trying to push his way through. And they are neck and neck right now.
Slamwise looking back over their shoulder, wants to keep tabs on Wikipedia. And just as Wikipedia passes by, Slamwise taps the hips and calls it off. 4 points?
Not bad little 4 points.
Not bad, fought for.
Yeah.
It was a challenging 4 points. Good job for Slamwise.
It's a good strategy too, right? Of keeping, if you're a jammer, trying to keep the other jammer from trying to pass you by, using your body to like keep everybody behind you, right? So they're not going around you real too quick.
Timeout green.
So we got a timeout here. Looks like everybody's catching their breath right now. Getting some agua.
Alrighty, and during this timeout, want to mention one of our wonderful sponsors, Roller Derby Athletics. Derby Athletics is your ultimate online resource for new and seasoned skaters, and even officials, announcers. We like to stay in derby shape.
Absolutely.
We offer expert guidance, off-skate workouts, team training, and an inclusive community to help you level up. RDA strives to help skaters become safe, strong, and unstoppable.
That's right. Always unstoppable.
Now that song's going to be stuck in my head. I'm unstoppable. do we have a Twitch or a TikTok dance that we can do over here to the Roller Derby Athletics Unstoppable?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, we need to get some more trends here. That's
right. Yeah.
All right.
We did lots of fun TikTok stuff during the pandemic to keep everybody occupied and mind on derby because, when you play a full contact sport and for many, many seasons, having a global pandemic really, really dampers your derby life.
Sure. All right, and we are back into it. We got Zero wearing the star. And we got Extreme Tact. Detroit, and Zero has broken through.
Zero, I see that L in the air, so that means that Zero is your lead jammer.
Whoa, that was a nice jump there. It's beautiful.
Zero and those apex jumps.
Oh, yes.
Again, also not fair because Zero has all the real estate to make that body go into, you would think Zero was maybe like a long jumper.
Oh, yes.
In track and field.
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Or maybe a dolphin, getting those big high jumps in there.
All right, and we are in our matchup again. Wikipedia, Slamwise, Gamgee. Slamwise under Number 6, that is Angry Boda, picks up lead.
Coming in and slamming against the blockers there, calling it off.
Yep, another one of those chipping away. Get the 4, call it off, hold your opponent to 0.
Cleveland Guardians are at 28 currently, with Detroit leading the game so far at 59 points. They've definitely been chipping away, Detroit has, that's for sure. Keeping that defense really strong, making it really hard for the Guardians to get through.
Ooh, nice defensive tripod there by the Cleveland Guardians, just keeping Chops in check, while Muhammad Fali going kind of sideways, and you see those arms stretched out. That's bridging.
Oh.
That's bridging the gap there and keeping that pack in play. And that's what was necessary. Kept the pack in play, got Ethan alive, out. Ethan gets lead jammer, while Chops being sucked back into this pack. Chops completing his initial pass, but Ethan alive on a scoring pass. Did I see a nice little apex jump there by Ethan alive?
He's been bringing them all day, this whole time. Once again, he's one of those players that definitely makes it look easier than it really is. Jumping on wheels, of all things, and trying to get over limbs and whatever's in the way, and then being able to just do that with the ease that he's been doing it is fantastic. It's great to see. For those who are watching on our Twitch stream right now, you're in for a treat.
Alrighty, and Cleveland Guardians do pick up 4 points there. Chops helps increase the score to 32. Ethan alive just pushing those points further and further up, 71 for Detroit Riot. But you know, roller derby, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. Whoa! And just like that, Brianna Ruins gets the star for the Cleveland Guardians, runs on toe stops on that line, and is your lead jammer.
Just like a cannonball, flying through, taking no prisoners, calling it off. Get a couple little extra points there.
Nice work there by Ruins.
Yeah.
And great eye there, because Ruins sees that a star pass took place. So, you know, if a jammer ever feels that they're in trouble, they can get rid of that, but they can only give it to the person with the stripy hat. That's the pivot.
Okay.
So that was passed off to Muhammad Fali. Muhammad Fali got out of that pack. Brianna Ruins got those 4 points and went, nope, nope, you got a new fancy habit. I'm done.
All right. Slamwise breaking through the pack once again. Really, really, really pushing for the lead there. Coming up to the blockers and everyone, and boom! Nice push there. Chipping away per usual. It seems to be a lot of their play today. It's been a lot of just get those quick extra points, just kind of keep it going, get through. Okay, call it. We got that. We got a 4, we got 3, we got what we needed. We're just going to get it in, take a little bit.
Exactly. You know, you have one really big important jam like Ethan Alive had, you know, got the 19-point jam, was like, okay, now we're comfortable, but we're going to get a couple points, call it, get another couple points, call it. So taking advantage when you can of those big power jams, but then being smart and just getting what you need.
Totally.
Oh, and Zero, unlike Zero, right through the middle.
Love it.
Picks up lead. Ethan alive, stuck in that pack. Little hop there. It looks like that was a hop around number 28, Killer Queen. Gets out of the pack. Zero sees him. Zero's like, nope, I'm going to take that opportunity. Got my 4 points. I'm going to call it off. I like to chip away as well.
If you can do it, I can do it. It's probably what he's going through his head. Watching Zero and Ethan live, is like watching two of the same people basically on the same track doing all the same stuff. It's great to see. It's really awesome to see, especially when they're neck and neck with each other.
And I think they may have been teammates at one point because Zero used to play for Detroit.
That's right.
So
that's right.
All right, and again, we've got Slamwise. Cleveland opting to field the star with Ruins again. Ruins trying to turn those tides, gets lead. Oh no. Slamwise Gamgee's going to the penalty box, so this is a next level power jam for the Cleveland Guardians. That was a big hit there. Sends Ruins flying from turn 3, has to reset all the way back behind turn 2. Loses a little bit of momentum, but that's okay. That's 4 points for Ruins. Now penalties are 30 seconds, so Ruins has 30 uninterrupted seconds to score as much as possible. Does have a little bit of advantage because there is one Detroit blocker in the penalty box as well. Oh, nice little juke there.
Yeah.
Kind of head fake, but that does not stop number 4, Booty Vicious. Ruins picks up another 4 points, increases Cleveland's lead to 48. Slamwise spent that entire time in the penalty box, so no more points for Detroit. Holds at 73.
A little juke from Ruins was nice there. A little psych outs, trying to mess with them heads a little bit. A little smoke screen, right?
Little head fake there. Little neck bobble. Ooh, and Ethan Alive on that outside is out first as lead, but Wikipedia follows suit. This is a foot race.
Oh, yes. What a chase is going on. Oh!
Wow, I really thought that Ethan Alive had that,
Yeah.
but number 916, Sicko Mode, steps right in front of Ethan Alive, kind of changes Ethan's trajectory there, has to slow down, kind of takes a tumble, and then calls it off.
Oh, yeah. No, he cannot jump over full standing people, but definitely tried there. He has been very impressive this whole game, so it's been great to see.
Alrighty, and we are talking about one of our wonderful sponsors again, the City of Cleveland Heights. Cleveland Guardians would like to thank the City of Cleveland Heights and the Cleveland Heights Community Center for being proud supporters of one of the most diverse sports around. Be sure to check out the many local shops, businesses, and restaurants in the area, all of which are just minutes away from this venue.
That's right. We appreciate them for hosting us here. They also allow the multiple roller derby teams to practice here and to get their chops. And,
Yep.
really
even some of the junior teams are playing here. Crooked River Roller Derby is also using this venue for their junior games. So roller derby is a all-inclusive sports, all genders, all ages. If you have a kiddo that wants to play derby, they can join. You know, Cleveland Guardians are always recruiting, and we want you.
Yes. Please.
Come play roller derby.
Come hang.
Right, and we again have Ruins up against Ethan Alive. Ethan Alive is your lead jammer.
Nice wide open turn there. Easy for him to get through.
Ruins using some, as I like to call, strategery. Takes
right.
the star off, does a little star stash there, tries to create some confusion in the pack to escape it. Once it gets out of the pack, puts the star back on, but Ethan Alive sees the opportunity, gets points, calls it off. So that's 8 points for Ethan Alive. Increases the Riot's lead to 86. Cleveland Guardians sitting at 49. Wow, and we're in jam 23. We've got 3 minutes left in this first period. Hey, and I did mention, you know, the Cleveland Guardians are actively recruiting. No experience is needed to join this team. We will teach you everything you need to know about roller derby from wheels on up. Our sport offers community and connection with a diverse group of skaters. Message us for more details and find out how you can be a Guardian today. You can be cool like Wikipedia and put on wheelie shoes and jam and get lead jammer and call it off.
That's right. And maybe be mom's favorite. It's always possible.
You know, I never had siblings, so it's funny when my mom has favorites that aren't me.
Well, she's got a lot of love to give.
She does.
So.
She does. I know Mom's been following roller derby for 18 seasons as well, so we appreciate, you know, the moms, the dads, the significant others, the kids that support their parents, aunts, uncles, funkles, everybody that's in roller derby. So you're awesome.
I'm a funkle myself.
Yay!
So we are in an official review right now. They are got the call there. Let's get some fun facts in here, right? So we were talking about Ruins a little earlier. They were definitely bringing a lot of cool, interesting moves. One fun fact about Ruins: enjoys needlecrafts. It's embroidery, knitting, crochet, sewing, and tattooing.
Wow.
Wow. So there you go.
Those are things I did not know about Ruins.
No, did not.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
I mean, the way that Ruins was kind of ducking and weaving shows a little bit of that.
I can see that. Looking at the pack like it is a, an embroidery canvas there, and weaving that needle through if you're going to do needle point versus cross stitch. I can see that.
Yeah.
Haha. See, if you have unique interests like needlepoint or crocheting, you can work that into roller derby.
Right. There's a lot of interesting skills that a lot of the players have outside of roller derby, and I feel like they bring a lot of that to them, to the skills and that mindset when they come into here too. This is not for the love of it here. You know, these are not paid professional athletes by any means. This is merely for the love of the sport, the love of the competition, just maybe even going fast in circles. That's a fun thing to do, right?
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, there are just times that I just want to skate it out.
Yeah.
I just want to keep rolling as fast as I can. Okay, Nick Tater, our head referee, is going to tell us what this official review was about.
Sweezy is here. He's in the white with a black helmet in front of the wig, white hoodie, and then black hat. It's Sweezy and Hunter McCown.
Okay, so I was just informed that we've got some celebrities here in the house. We have with us today defenseman Bill Sweezy from the Cleveland Monsters. Thank you for coming out to our Cleveland Guardians bout today. I'm pretty excited about that.
That's right. Sweezy plays for the Cleveland Monsters, which are the AHL expansion team of, the team for the Columbus Blue Jackets. So very cool to have him out here.
Awesome.
That's right.
Okay, and that was Ethan Alive with the call off there. Just picks up 1 point, which is A-okay. 1 point is better than no points, increases the lead to 87. Cleveland Guardians sitting at 51. And I did miss out on what that official review was, so it looks like whatever it was Detroit Riot had asked for, the referees did not agree, so they do not retain their official review.
Okay.
Now, they will get another opportunity to official review in the second half. You just lose it for the half that you're currently in.
All right. Ethan has broken through the pack, leading up the track here. It's coming over to the rest, the crowd.
Ooh, nice tiptoe on the toe steps and backwards maneuver out of that pack there by Zero.
Fancy dance moves from Zero there. We get a call off from Detroit. Score is 51-91 with Detroit leading right now.
And we have about 50 seconds left.
Yeah. And
hey, Honey Bear, you want to go ahead and talk about our sponsors?
absolutely, that's Next Level Skate Shop, voted the best skate shop in Cleveland. Next Level Skate Shop is a woman-owned based business that has been around for a long time and official sponsor for a long time for the Cleveland Guardians. Be sure to check it out. Oh, and we got a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving. And what is that? That Ruins coming through there.
Heck yeah. I think Ruins. Oh, nice hop there.
Hop and a jump and a call.
Let's take a second here. Okay. Ruins pauses there for a second, but gets up on her skates. Might have been a little hard land there.
And we're back in the official review there. There's a timeout called. So our officials are going to be talking out, figuring out what the call should be here. Still at 51-91, Detroit leading it here.
Hey, and while they're talking about what may or may not have happened or what they want to happen, I know what you're thinking, Honey Bear. Those jerseys look sweet, and I want one. I want one bad.
I've been eyeing them the whole time, actually.
Well, guess what? You can get an authentic Cleveland Guardians jerseys with custom name and numbers. They're available on our web store. And while you're there, you can get some official Cleveland Guardians merchandise, such as T-shirts, tanks, hoodies, hats, and more.
All kinds of good stuff over there. Some cool pins. You just got one dropped off.
I just got a pin from my good friend Smithy.
That's right.
You know, these Cleveland Guardians, they're pretty rad folks. I like when they host events like this and they bring me up. I'm one of those evil people from Pittsburgh. You know, sorry.
It's okay.
I apologize. I do not have my Yinzer accent on. I try to filter that out. So, you know.
It's all right. You have to do what you got to do for the Cleveland Guardians
I do,
fan base.
yes.
You know.
And, you know, Cleveland Guardians, they're some good folks.
That's right. A lot of good folks here. We got to trying to figure out what's going on still, and we're still in an official review. It's been about a minute 50 for the timeout there.
Nick Tater, head referee, looking very official. I'm seeing hand gestures. I'm sure that that's a visualization of, so this is what we saw. This happened. This didn't happen. That's Captain Eat, Chip, and Die and Coach AK 40 Ounce out there for Detroit, talking along with Cleveland.
Tater going and talking to the rest of the officials now, coming to an agreement.
Call or no call. And brought to you by Tater, aka Snoopy's teacher. Wah, 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 wah. It's still blinking, and the light has gone out, so Cleveland Guardians did not get their wish. They did not get what they wanted. They do not retain their official review.
Can't always get what you want, as my mother used to say.
Exactly.
And we are off with Wicked really pushing, really using the body there to get through. But Ethan still broke through, once again making it look flawless and easy as possible.
Ethan alive right through the middle there underneath Barbie. 4 points.
And Wicked is in the box. Ooh.
Oh, no. We don't like when that happens. No. We want our Cleveland Guardians jammer to be on the track at all times. Oh, we like when the power jams are Cleveland Guardians.
That's right.
But, you know, Ethan Alive really knows how to take full advantage of... Nice
Almost.
work there by Angry Boda.
Yeah.
Nice little, booty tap there. Just enough on Ethan Alive. Takes Ethan Alive off the track, forces him behind the pack. He's just going to take those 9 points, get to 100, and call it off and take us into intermission. Righty Derby fans. Thank you again for joining us on Twitch this afternoon. I am Pinky Donchadero here with my new best bud, Honey Bear.
It's good to be here, Pinky.
Thanks for joining me. This is fun.
Yeah, it's been a good time here over in Cleveland Heights at the Cleveland Heights Community Center. So we're hanging out. We're starting the second half here. It's been a pretty good one. We're still at 51 Guardians and 100, even 100 for Detroit Riot.
Yep. And just again, remember your home team, the Cleveland Guardians, wearing green, while the Detroit Riot wearing white. This is going to be a power start for Detroit. Our good friend Wikipedia, number 5, starting in the penalty box. And apparently Wikipedia is very conscientious about penalties, does not like to get any penalties, and apparently thus far has not had one in his Derby career. So his Derby career is currently sullied by spending time in the penalty box there. But he's going to smile through it because Wikipedia has the best smile in Derby.
That's right. Sometimes he can be an angel, sometimes he can be a devil. So.
And hey, you want to keep your smile nice in Derby? Get a mouth guard from Next Level Skate Shop.
Got some chirping going on down here.
I don't know. These referees are smiling.
It's a good time.
I don't know if they're allowed to do that. Aren't they supposed to be stoic at all times? They're referees.
Absolutely.
Ooh, nice hop there by Ethan Alive. Just dips over top of Decrypt to get that lead jam status.
Looking for those big opening spots there. Moving folks out of his way. Take the lead there. But Wicked is right on his tail there.
Wikipedia coming up fast at forcing Ethan Alive to tap those hips and call it off. Yeah. Gets the 4, calls it. Wikipedia unable to pick up any points on that.
Everybody gets back in the line. Some looks like a little bit of change in there. Got jamming for Detroit right now is Extreme Tack, that is. And Zero wearing the star for the Guardians there.
Oh, look at that. And we have coming up
some fun facts.
A fun fact.
Always fun facts here. Lots of fun facts here from your announcement team and stuff like that, whether it be...
Well, here, I'll give you an unofficial fun fact. Zero was named Volunteer of the Year last year by the MRDA and was awarded that at the Western Hemisphere Cup that was hosted right here at the Cleveland Heights Community Center.
That's right. Skating with the Cleveland Guardians and started in 2021, I believe?
Yep, post-pandemic.
That's right. Been a real asset to the team here and a big supporter of roller derby in general.
Redesigned the Cleveland Guardians uniforms.
That is a fun fact. Here's our fun
There you
fact.
go. Did you know our team plays under the MRDA, or the Men's Roller Derby Association, which is a competitive flat track roller derby organization?
That's right.
And the MRDA is all inclusive, even though it has that M in there. We are open to all genders, as you can see out on the track. So if you want to play roller derby, Cleveland Guardians will teach you how. No experience needed.
Absolutely. And Ruins coming in, touching the ground there, getting a feel for it. Getting called off there. Switch up here. Ruins with all that speed, all that momentum, only for it to get called off. All right, we got people setting up here. The players are setting up. They're getting ready to start for that whistle to sound off. We're off.
Ooh, Slamwise and Wikipedia both up on those toe stops, pushing into these walls of defense.
The gauntlet. Truly. Wicked really pushing them. Got through.
Nice work.
He is taking the lead now. Flying high, getting back into the gauntlet there, and a little crash, getting through. Oh, with some ease, called it. Chipped away at a couple points there, bringing it up to 61 for the Guardians. Detroit Riot at 111. Somebody's angel number, for sure.
Yeah, and Wikipedia, that's the first lead jam for Wicked in quite some time. It looks like the last time Wicked picked up lead jam for the Guardians was in jam number 10 in the first half. It's definitely worn the star quite a bit, but hasn't been able to get that coveted lead jammer status.
We got the Zero, the captain here, trying to break through. As his counterpart, Ethan Alive, coming from behind, pushing through. And he's met by the blockers there. Oh!
Ooh, nice little last-minute attempt there by number 3, Blitzkrieg. Is able to make enough contact to send Ethan Alive into the infield. Loses a little bit of track position. Right back up, though. Finishes that pass, gets all 4 points. Oh, and look at that.
Killer Queen.
Well, star pass.
Right.
And you know what? That was smart. Zero handed it off just in time. Zero suffering a penalty.
We hate to see it, but it happens to the best of us here. Killer Queen is going to try do their best to get through.
Oh, no. Look what's happening. Ethan Alive unexpectedly heading to the penalty box. I haven't seen Ethan Alive in the penalty box,
No.
I think, at all.
No, this is a first in the second half here.
So again, no lead jammer at this point. Killer Queen out on the track solo. This is a next level skate shop power jam for the Cleveland Guardians. Ethan Alive being released from the penalty box, while Killer Queen stuck at the back of the pack. That is Muhammad Fali giving Killer Queen such a hard time. Killer Queen cannot quite find the way around, while Ethan Alive squeaks out of the pack for 3 more points, 12 points on that pass, taking the Detroit Riot to 123, while the Cleveland Guardians stuck at 61.
Been a really good defensive game for Detroit. They are really, really making it hard for the Guardians to get through and to make any points, make any sort of leeway. Fun fact, you can always buy your good stuff, any sort of roller derby needs, skate needs at Next Level Skate Shop. Voted the best skate shop in Cleveland.
Oh, look, we've got a fun fact that the Cleveland Guardians hold the MRDA record for the most sanctioned games played in a season with 15 games in 2017. Hey, Honey Bear, can you guess who has the second most games?
The second most games. It's the Cleveland Guardians again, right?
Well, I think it is the Cleveland Guardians games. They had 15 games in 2018.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Whew, got that one right.
Good guess.
Thanks. Trying.
Not like it was not right in front of us on the screen telling us.
Oh, there's a screen right there that tells you. Oh, I wrote it in my hand here.
I was Googling it.
Yeah,
I have notes under my sleeve that gives me all the cheat sheets.
No, I mean, no notes on my hand. No, not at all.
And this does appear to be an official review requested by the Cleveland Guardians. I see captain and assistant captain. Captain Zero and Assistant Captain Ruins out on the track there. Coach AK40 outs for Detroit. Having a conversation with our head ref, Nick Tater. And, you know, hey, we would like to thank everyone who helps us keep the wheels rolling in this sport. The officials, announcers like us, photographers, medics, media, volunteers, sponsors, vendors, and our fans here today. This event could literally not happen without all of your support. Thank you, as always. Keep supporting roller derby.
That's right. That's right. And the Cleveland Guardians have a jam-packed 2024 season, both home and away. So be sure to follow us on social media of all sorts. Get all the updates, get the videos, all that good stuff. Keep up. All the folks watching Twitch, you know, all that good stuff. And we look like we're going to be getting an announcement here.
Trying to pay attention, listen hard, and again, it.
That's right.
And I agree with you, Nick Tater. But hey, you know what? We've got another game this afternoon. The Cleveland Guardians are going to be taking on Atlanta Terminus. And you know what? We'll be right here on the mic for that. And then we will be back in-house on April 6th, where the Cleveland Guardians will take on my home team, the Pittsburgh Zombies. That's our sanctioned B team for Pittsburgh Roller Derby. So we will be back here in just another few weeks for more roller derby.
That's right.
Hey, and I know what you are thinking, Honey Bear. Those jerseys are sweet.
Oh, I love those jerseys.
You know, I want one. Do you want one?
Yeah.
I want one
really
so
do.
bad. Well, guess what? You can get one of the authentic Cleveland Guardians jerseys with custom names and numbers. They're available on our web store. While you're there, you can also get other merch. You don't have to have a jersey. You can get official Cleveland Guardians merchandise such as t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, hats, and more.
I'm really hoping for some sweats so I can just complete the whole ensemble. You know?
Can we get a custom-made Cleveland Guardians tracksuit?
Ooh, yeah.
I would be a fan of that.
Well, for the announcers, we definitely need something a little more formal, so maybe some suit jackets and stuff like that.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Cleveland Guardians, do you have patches? I think you do, and I might need a patch.
There we go.
I know I have a sweet hat from last year from the Cleveland Guardians Pride Weekend.
Oh.
So sweet merchandise on the Cleveland Guardians web store. And, you know, if you're one of those people who is listening to this broadcast while you are in-house here, the Cleveland Guardians do have merch here available. They are to the right of turn 4. You can visit our merch table. I believe that Gary the Guardian, Cleveland's mascot, is hanging out at the merch table.
He's watching the game right now.
Taking notes, keeping stats.
Always, always. And we are still in an official timeout. We're hitting about a minute into it. Everybody just taking a quick breather.
Yeah, I think we went from the official review to an official timeout. Based on the lack of blinking light, I'm going to say that Cleveland did not get their way, and they did not retain their official review, so they cannot contest anything for the rest of this half. They just have to live with it.
Yes, that's right. Fortunately.
Hey, and Roller Derby Athletics. Roller Derby Athletics is your ultimate online resource for new and seasoned skaters. We offer expert guidance, off-skates workouts, team training, and inclusive community to help you level up. RDA strives to help skaters become safe, strong, and unstoppable. I want an announcer training program where we lift microphones.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we could do some squats back here.
I was doing some stretches earlier. Just watching this match, I've been feeling like I've been really running a lot. So I'm like really moving around. So I'm like, got to stretch, drink lots of water, keep myself nice and hydrated so that I can keep going. Because we do have another game.
We do. So I was recently told there apparently is some kind of study if that you have ever participated in a sport and then you are watching the sport, your mind plays the sport for you, and then you have the physical ramifications afterwards.
Really?
I have, done a couple tournaments recently, and at the end of this tournament that we were at in South Carolina, I said, all I did was talk, but I feel like I have bouted for 2 days straight. And that's when my teammate explained that to me. And I said, that absolutely makes sense, because I really do feel like I've played Derby for 2
Right.
days. And all I did was watch it and talk about it. So maybe I do need to sign up for roller derby athletics so that I'm prepared for a day of talking.
That's right. That's right. Get the training in. And we got the whistle, and everybody is clamoring together, trying to keep the jammers from leaving. Looks like Slamwise has, taken one at a time, breaking through, getting all the way through there. She's going around the corners now, coming back to the pack with Ruins hot on her tail.
Slamwise getting tossed to the infield by Chops, decides that's the perfect opportunity to go ahead and call off the jam, get those points, again, a small number of points, and call it off.
Definitely a lot of aggression there, a lot of pushing, a lot of just real physical play there. We've been seeing that a lot today. Maybe not as brutal as that, but that was definitely a lot of aggression. I keep using that word, but that is the best way to put it out. And we're in official timeout right now.
Let's give a hand for Sicko Mode. Looks like went down a little bit hard there. We always talk about our volunteers and how we can't do this without them. Truly, we cannot do this without our Derby medics. We have to have Derby medics on hand for safety. So we appreciate our Derby medics. And thank you for being here.
That's right.
Hey,
roller,
Bear.
Roller derby is played in quad roller skates. It's not inline skates.
Nope.
No, it's quad skates. They're much better for the stability, for lateral movements, and maneuverability, I guess is the right word to use that. Meaning there's all kinds of good ways to get around and not getting stuck just like on a single track, like ice skates being a single track like that. But you have the ice, it's easier for you to move around and stuff.
Yep.
Cut through and stuff like that. But no cutting through here. Merely just what are those wheels made out of? What's that? Polyurethane?
So they're probably polyurethane.
Sure.
And that's one thing that you can get from Next Level Skate Shop is your wheels. Depending on where you're playing, what the surface is, you want to have different wheels for different surfaces. Yeah. They have different hardnesses or durometers. So you might want a harder wheel versus a softer wheel. Skaters all have their preferences. I know when I skated, I had harder wheels on the outside of my skate and softer wheels on the inside of my skate. So I had a little mixed bag going on there.
All right, we are back in it.
Ethan alive.
And mom's favorite.
And that's my mom's favorite. He's probably his mom's favorite too.
I'm sure of it.
I hope so. And Ethan alive is your lead jammer.
That's right. Breaking through the pack once again. Ethan alive. Coming in, looking slick, looking smooth, ready to get through. And we got Wicked also coming in really smooth, real slick.
That was a nice little juke by Wicked under Booty Vicious to get out of that pack, complete the initial pass.
As called, we are switching up now.
Interesting. Looks like Ethan alive called it, but didn't pick any points up. So this is a double goose egg on this jam. We're sitting at 62 to 126. Oh, sorry, 127. Ethan alive did pick up 1 point there. And hey, I know that we missed this shout out earlier before, but Eat Chip and Die wants to say hi to his mom. Mom, are you on the stream watching Eat Chip and Die? we heard you're concerned for him when he's playing roller derby.
He's doing fine. He is dominating. He is definitely keeping it going, Mom. So don't worry about him. He's gonna make it home for dinner.
And there was some sweet screeching on the track there. I love the sound of skate wheels on the floor. Both Slamwise and Zero in a foot race. Slamwise trying to control Zero, gets into that pack, was lead, calls it off, gets 1 point.
Guardians here need to start really pushing that defense. They got to try and contain the wound here. Try and make sure that they can at least get some points whenever necessary, but at this point, try not to get a full blowout, right? But it's all for the fun of it.
It is all for the fun of it. You know, we had a little bumping back here in the announcer booth, and you know, I'm used to it. It's roller derby.
Yeah.
I apologize. You folks maybe are not used to it. If I hit you, I'm sorry. I have derby brain.
Yeah.
I find myself sometimes walking like in the mall and stepping in front of people and like, no, you can't get past me. I am the blocker. I refuse to allow. Where's my jammer?
Well, it's a good thing that we both have separate microphones
Yes.
right now, because I'm sure Pinky would definitely be making sure that the honey bear is on the ground quite a way, especially in this official timeout.
It looks like we've got some track maintenance going on. Yeah, sometimes I even drive like I play roller derby, and it's not good to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we've got a fun fact. Did you know that roller derby used to be played across 3 periods with 2 intermissions, much like hockey? Now,
Yeah.
I am derby old. This is my 18th season.
We were talking
So
about
that's
that, yeah.
why the 2 halves of roller derby bouts are still called periods to this day. So,
That's
yep,
right.
we had 3 halves. We had 2 whistle starts. We used to have major
2 whistles.
and minor penalties. Let me tell you.
Oh, man.
Roller derby has come a long way. You know, while roller derby has, been, since the 50s, it
Yeah.
was originally televised, but in the last modern inclination of roller derby, it still has evolved so much since the early 2000s.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Even with what, like you said, within the last 10 to 15 years, it's definitely been evolving, and it'll keep evolving until it finds its nice niches that it can really expand and bring the game to where it needs to be and stuff like that. So.
Okay, I really wish I was a fly on the wall as to what is happening.
Ruins is having a good time.
I feel like Ruins is trying to distract the Muhammad Fali, and if I just keep doing this, you're gonna get dizzy and not remember what's going on, and I'll be able to get past you as soon as this jam starts.
Another fun fact about Ruins that was just brought to my attention here. Ruins has said she is not trying to jam at all for the Guardian. Apparently she doesn't want to do that. But she's really good at it.
Very good at it. Well, if I recall correctly, Ruins is a dual chartered skater, so plays for both the MRDA and the WFTDA. So Ruins is a member of the Burning River Roller Girls, as well as also a board member, is the secretary for the MRDA, and usually is the coach.
Yes.
So Ruins puts on a lot of hats for roller derby.
Oh, I hope she keeps the hat of jammer, though.
Yeah. Agreed.
For sure. That's definitely one of those, a good one that fits her nicely. And we've had a lot of really amazing jammers here today, a lot of really amazing players today. It's been really great to see everybody just really working really hard for the love of it. I keep bringing that up, but it's for the love of it. That's
Absolutely.
what you do it for.
Absolutely.
Not paid professional athletes.
Nope. This is all fun out of our own pockets. The big ultimate goal when you are a sanctioned team like both the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Riot is to earn rankings within the MRDA, and those rankings will get you to championships.
Yeah. And just a quick look at our officials and volunteers, all the wonderful people that are helping us out today, keeping the game alive and making everything run nice and smoothly here in Cleveland Heights here. All kinds of good stuff. You can even see your lovely announcers. Right there.
Now, when you were looking at that graphic, you might have noticed that there were 2 columns of officials. We have our skating officials, like Filet Official and Nick Tater. They're out there, they're on wheels, they're keeping everything in line on the track. Then we have our non-skating officials. Our non-skating officials do wonderful things like manage this penalty box here. They run our scoreboard. They keep tracks of the points. So there's so many moving parts in roller derby.
Yeah.
If you don't think that you can skate, if skating is maybe a little bit too much for you, but you want to be involved, official is the way to go. Skating, non-skating, you can always join Honey Bear and I here on the microphone. We love announcer friends.
Absolutely. Never, I've only skated once in my whole life, and I broke my arm.
Oh, no.
So
that's not good.
I'll stick here and hang out with you.
All right, and you're going to stick here with me while we watch Zero, unfortunately, sit in this penalty box with that star on his head, while Ethan Alive is out on the track doing circles, doing laps. Lead jammer picking up 4 points.
And 0 is back in. He's coming. Ethan is still making it look effortless, coming through. Really, really making it flawless moves around here. Gliding. It's like nobody's even near him.
0 also doing, again, that star stash, taking that star off, putting it in the pockets, hiding it for a second to try to, get a little bit of distraction to get out of the pack. But Ethan is zoned in, laser eyes, tracking 0, picks up 2 more points, and then calls off the jam.
So just big shout out to one of our sponsors, the City of Cleveland Heights. Cleveland Guardians would like to thank the City of Cleveland Heights and the Cleveland Heights Community Center for being proud supporters of one of the most diverse sports around. That's right, very diverse here. Be sure to check out many local shops and restaurants in the area, all of which are just minutes away from the venue.
I can walk to Starbucks from here. All right, and we've got Slamwise Gamgee out of the pack, being pointed at by Mac the Knife, lead jammer for Detroit Riot.
Called off there. It will switch up here.
Okay.
Merchandise.
So, merchandise. Look at that merchandise. I have to say, I love that merchandise. I have that Cleveland Guardians pride hat. If you're
you can
cold,
buy the beer here?
so you can buy a pint glass here. But unfortunately, right now, we do not have alcohol in this venue. But you can buy your very own pint glass and take that to your favorite venue.
Excellent.
Maybe to the after party.
Oh, yeah.
See if they'll fill that mug up for you.
Oh, I might just do that.
So this is the first time we've seen Muhammad Fali intentionally take that jammer star.
That's right.
Did see a star pass from Muhammad, but and that's probably why he doesn't like to jam, gets called on a penalty. So this is going to be a next level power jam.
Runes is back in.
So since both jammers took a seat in the penalty box, we will have no lead jammer, and we will go this full 1 minute jam. 1 minute left in the jam. Jams are usually 2 minutes, so it's a long time to skate,
That's right.
especially when you're being pummeled by Ethan alive.
Oh, yeah. It's a very physical sport here. It's not just rolling around like at the roller rink or anything like that. You have many different people just pushing and holding you back. It's not the easiest skate. That's why these people doing the things that they're doing here and doing it the way that they do is quite impressive.
And Muhammad Ali got out of that penalty box, quickly said, I don't want this hat. Somebody else take this hat, and passed it off to the pivot Extreme Tack. So Extreme out there now scoring the points. Looks like Ruins and Extreme taking it 4x4, each 4 for me, 4 for you, 4 for me, 4 for you.
So kind.
We share.
We share.
I don't know. I like a sip for you, 2 sips for me. A cookie for you, a sleeve of Oreos for me. I'm an only child. Can you tell?
Yeah.
But that was a nice big jam there by both jammers. Brianna Ruins picks up 7, taking the Cleveland Guardians to 71. Extreme picking up 8 points, 149 for the Riot. We've got about 16 minutes left in this half.
And we're back in Slamwise. Trying to break through there, and also Zero trying to get in there. Zero's making a little more headway. Oh, and he looks like he's getting a little tippy-toed.
Wow, first we got a tap there by Eat, Chip, and Die. Then Booty Vicious. But out of play by Booty Vicious, has to let Zero through. Zero picking up lead jam. Cleveland definitely needed that jam.
Zero coming around, gaining some speed. getting ready, looking to see what everybody is set up, trying to get through as best as possible without being taken down. And he has.
And you know what?
A little bye-bye there.
Something I didn't realize, Slamwise sitting in the penalty box. So this is a next level skate shop power jam for the Cleveland Guardians.
Zero coming in smooth as silk there.
This is what the Guardians needed and wanted.
Oh.
Big jam there for Zero. Wants to take one more pass there, pick up 4 more additional points. Waiting to see those go up there. Slamwise gets 0 on that, held at 149. Cleveland Guardians in 0 with 15 points. Biggest jam that the Guardians have had so far in this game. Takes them to 86. Gotta love a big jam like that.
Always.
Oh, and it's the Guardians are fired up.
That's right.
Wikipedia shot right out like a cannon. Gets lead jammer.
Ducking and weaving, trying to pivot around as much as possible, even using his body to get through as much as possible, but he is getting a little stuck here and there. Oh, he's broken through. He's out.
4 points for Wicked, while Extreme still just completing that initial pass.
Cutting through there. Oh, nice pass through.
Beautiful work up on those toe stops,
Right.
getting around Ethan alive. Wicked smiling, looking Extreme in the eyes, and calling off the jam.
It's a wonderful play there by Wicked. It was great to see. Put some gas in there. Fun little fact, roller derby is played on a flat track. It's because it's more accessible, safe, and easier for fans to view. While fun to skate on bank tracks, it's too expensive, realistically.
Yep, you know, you've got to purchase it, you've got to build it, you've got to take it down, you've got to find a place to keep it.
Yeah.
Flat track, we can do anywhere.
Anywhere.
I recently announced about in the parking lot of a Quaker Steak and Lube,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
an awesome wing joint in Sharon, Pennsylvania. So, you know, you can do derby just about anywhere with flat track.
Making it very accessible to those who, you know, you don't need any fancy equipment for it. You need some skates. You need a helmet. You definitely need your protective gear and whatnot like that. But after that, it's getting flat track when you find.
Yep,
you know?
exactly. You just need some measuring type equipment to lay down the tape on the floor to indicate your track. You've got your pivot line, your jammer line, your 10-foot hash marks in the middle. So you can lay that tape down just about anywhere and play roller derby. Bring skates and safety gear, and you're good to go.
That's right.
I know once I showed up to announce, and the visiting team didn't have enough skaters, and they were like, "Hey, Pinky, do you want to play?" And I went, "I'm here to announce. I'm in fancy clothes." And they were like, "We'll get you clothes." I was outfitted by somebody else. I had clothes on that did not fit me, but I had my skates, so I was able to get out there and play roller derby. One day I'll figure out how to play roller derby and announce at the same time.
It can happen.
And Slamwise Gamgee is your lead jammer, with Brianna Ruins also taking the star. Gets shoved by number 4 Booty Vicious. Slows up Brianna Ruins.
Slamwise coming out of the gates there. Getting away from all the traffic, trying to weave through. Oh, that's right. Angry Boda getting in there, trying to down Poison Eyes.
This wall here of Detroit, led by Muhammad Fali. We've got Muhammad Fali in there, Booty Vicious.
Angry Boda trying to go head to head. Slamwise.
Timber almost has a bit of a tracking device there on Brianna Ruins. Muhammad Fali sees what's happening on that track. Ooh, again, big hit by Booty Vicious.
Here comes Slam.
Yeah, absolutely. Slam's on 4th scoring pass. I think we're at 16 points.
Yeah.
Angry Buddha. Oh, go ahead, Honey Bear. Sorry
Oh,
about
no.
that.
I think we're both about to say the same thing with Angry Buddha, really trying to hold Slam-wise back there.
Unfortunately, Angry Buddha took it a little too far, was out of play, does have to go to the penalty box. And this is a 20-point jam for Slamwise. Yeah, now we hit 24-point jam. That's actually our largest jam of the bout, of the half for Detroit. 24 points on the board by Slamwise Gamgee. 181, Detroit Riot. Cleveland sitting at 94. Now, we didn't actually have a chance to talk about that, but there was an attempt at a star pass. Ruins took it off, handed it to Decrypt. Decrypt does not actually become the jammer until that star is on the helmet, and it has to be on the helmet correctly. You have to see it, can't be inside out. So D was fighting to get that star on and just wasn't able to do it.
You think you can buy those stars at the Next Level Skate?
You might. I don't know if Next Level has uniforms, but what do they have?
They have tons of other stuff, though, for your skating needs. Voted the best skate shop in Cleveland. Next Level Skate Shop is a woman-owned based business that has been a long-time official sponsor of the Cleveland Guardians. Be sure to stop by. I think they're out here right now, right?
I do believe so. I think I see Coco there in turn 4.
That's right. For all those, though, in Cleveland, you can go and check that out in person.
Yep. And, you know, if you're new to the sport, if you decide you want to join the Cleveland Guardians, Coco will hook you up. Go visit the in-person shop if you're here in the Cleveland area. Maybe try on some skates, you know, figure out what kind of wheels you might want to start out with. You know, basic things in roller derby you must have. You must have a helmet,
Yes.
a mouth guard, wrist guards, elbow pads, knee pads, and quad roller skates.
Absolutely.
Everything else, you know, if you feel like maybe you want to wear shin guards, you can. If you want to wear padded shorts, you can. Maybe a chest protector. Those aren't required, but they are nice things to have in roller derby.
Well, with some of these hits, I can imagine having some of those things would be really nice right now.
Yep. All right, we've got Wikipedia taking on that star, going up against, again, number 25, Ethan Alive.
The Guardians are really trying to hold Ethan, but he's slipped through. He is out.
Wikipedia trying to look for some offensive help there from his teammates, but he's getting just caught up in the eye of the storm of Detroit blockers. Well, Ethan Alive sails around, picks up 4.
Those Detroit blockers are looking like a menace out there, really, really keeping the jammers for Cleveland at bay. Not allowing much room to get out, but there have been some really good jams, so we can hopefully see a couple more of those before the end of this this period here.
And I'm making my cringy sad face. Wikipedia being called on a cut track, sent to the penalty box.
This
Yeah.
is gosh, just
Sad Panda. He didn't want any penalties, and now he's got 2. But I am also seeing Ethan Alive sent to the penalty box. Ethan Alive sits down. That frees Wikipedia. So also something, if you have a jammer in the penalty box and another jammer goes to the penalty box, you really can't have roller derby if you have 2 jammers in the penalty box. So once your butt hits the seat, it frees the other jammer. And then you only have to serve the same amount of time that the previous jammer did. So you might only have to, you know, serve 10 seconds, maybe. You might not have to serve the full 30. So there we go. We see Ethan Alive being released. Only had to serve the same amount of time as Wikipedia.
and is called off now. bringing the score to 95 Guardians and 193 for the Detroit Riots.
Nice job, Wikipedia. Even though in the penalty box, able to pick up at least 1 point.
Every little bit helps, and that's really what you got to do here these times. Keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
Okay, so we're getting some updates here. So number 47, Just Crazy for the Cleveland Guardians, sitting with 5 penalties. Now in roller derby, you can only have 7. On that 7th penalty, we have to say goodbye to you. You have fouled out of the game. So Just Crazy, really important blocker. Hope that they clean up their game a little bit. You know, sometimes you feel the excitement and you get a little out of control. Bring it back in, reel in. We've got 7 minutes, 49 seconds. I'm going to knock on some wood that Just Crazy can keep it clean and stay in this game.
And we are back in it. It is the captain, 0. Oh,
I think Honey and the Bear and I both felt that.
Oh, I felt that.
Yikes.
That was a big chance he tried to make there. Trying to cut through, tried to make a jump.
Okay, see now where things are getting a little hectic on the track there. Big hits, big falls. I think everyone's going to kind of take a moment here, reset, recycle. Cleveland Guardians penalty box filling up. We've got Chops and Fury. So Cleveland Guardians and 0 opting to get points and call it off. Don't want to have to try to fight an entire 4 wall of the Detroit Riot. But, you know, 0 calls it off to let his partner, Ruins, go out there and have to face all of Detroit.
She's been a tough one, so I can see why, for sure. I understand it completely, as she has been definitely showing us a lot of dominance whenever she's out there. Really jumping ahead, getting ahead of the pack, being able to score some points, being able to make a lot of chances happen.
Oh, hey, so we've got another fun fact here. Did you know that roller derby is played on a flat track because it's more accessible, safe, and easier for fans to view? Again, while fun to skate on bank track is too expensive for teams to purchase and maintain. I know personally, I have never had the opportunity to skate on a bank track. They're kind of few and far between. I think the closest one to us might be in New Jersey. I think the Penn Jersey She Devils may have a bank track. They scare me.
Yeah, it sounds like a little more extra effort to do it. It's almost like training in higher altitudes, right?
Yes. And hey, you know, one of the best teams in roller derby, winner of the championships, was the Denver men's roller derby team.
Oh, brutal. So we got Ruins ahead, like we said before, really showing a lot of effort and coming in and just taking, not taking anybody, actually, really just coming through.
Nice dip there by Ruins underneath Eat, Chip, and Die. Eat, Chip, and Die might be one of the tallest skaters out on the track, but there are legal blocking zones, and Brianna Ruins knew how to get under Chip and prevent that block.
Nice little psych out there from Ruins. Trying to make her way, pushing through the bodies.
Ooh, Ruins stuck in between. Almost the filling of an Oreo cookie there, and rolls off of number 5 cutter. Again, that was nice work from the Detroit blockers, making sure that they weren't locked. You can't have a multiplayer block. You can't have those arms locked and prevent the jammer. Just have to do it physically. Put your body in front of them.
Ruins bringing up the points here, bringing it to 110 for the Guardians, and Detroit ahead at 201 though. Really fantastic jam though. Ruins, maybe she doesn't like doing it, but she is sure good at it.
She surely is. And it looks like Captain Zero asking for a team timeout. You can tell Zero is also an official the way that he gave us that timeout and the signal to the Guardians bench.
Right. A lot of people here for the Guardians and other teams do multiple things than just play. It's one of the best parts about being you're really affiliated and really organizing and really being a part of the whole team. The whole team here. So
yeah, roller derby is completely like DIY, boots on the ground. If you want to be part of roller derby, not only do you skate, but you're going to help coach the team, train new skaters, put together the track on game day, organize the volunteers, sell the merch, create the merch. So, it's a collaborative effort of everybody involved to make your own team work. And then when you're part of a larger organization like the MRDA, then you've got to put in work at the MRDA level so that you can have this all across the country and international. So, yeah, there's a lot that goes in roller derby.
Oh, sure. And you see the passion on the track, too. Like, this is merely one of the many shades of roller derby is just playing, and you can see everybody putting all that passion right back into it, right back into this thing that they love to do.
Absolutely. And two passionate jammers here.
That's right.
Wikipedia number 5 wearing the green. Ethan Alive number 25 with that cool shade. And do I see? I see referee Cherry Bomb pointing. L in the air. Lead jammer for Wikipedia.
And he's scaling through, bumping off like a pinball there. Get out, and he calls it.
Great work there by Wikipedia. Picks up his 4, taps those hips, calls it off, keeps Ethan Alive scoreless. And that's really interesting. Ethan Alive, the last 2 jams that he has had have been scoreless. Not typical that we've seen from Ethan Alive.
No.
Usually putting up, either taking full advantage of power jams and giving us 15 points, 20 points, or, 4 and quit it, 2 and quit it. Not really too many shutouts on Ethan Alive. Ooh, jammer on jammer action there. Slam-wise, pushing Zero off the track, and Zero suffering a cut track. Oh, no.
Captain is at the box now, giving Slamwise opportunity to take the lead and keep on moving.
Slamwise trying to control this pack, control the speed. A little bit of passive offense there from Detroit. But Extreme going up, giving the offense to Slam, trying to chip away, clear some paths, get some pack separation. Forces Slamwise to call it off.
That's right. That's some good defense right there. Really making it hard for them to be able to go around you. You got to keep them in there. They're not going to get any points like that if they're just stuck there.
Yep. Nice work by the Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, you want to make it hard for the jammer and make them so mad that they're just like, give up.
This is it. It's over.
Never mind. Tap my hips.
We're done with this. All right, Ethan Alive back out there and just pushing through. Ruins calculating how she's going to get through. And, ooh, little bump there. From number 5, from it's Cutter there. Oh. Ethan Alive still head of the pack there. Ruins gaining on him.
Ooh, Ethan Alive taking on a 3-wall, takes down Barbie, picks up 4 points. Well, I see Muhammad Fali at the back of the pack here, controlling Ruins. Ruins getting some help, getting some love from the Guardians. Also out of the pack, but that was a scoring pass for Ruins. I don't think Ethan Alive liked that I said that he had several jams with goose eggs, because now he's like, I'm going to get all the points. I'm going to go around this track as many times as I possibly can. Oh, but Killer Queen tries to impede Ethan Alive, and Ethan Alive shakes it off, gets 4 more points. 16 on that pass, taking Detroit to 218. Ruins able to pick up 4. The Guardians at 118. 100-point difference between these two teams, and we have a minute 20 countdown left in this bout.
Yes.
I think we're going to get an official timeout.
And they are chatting up here, talking about the play, getting everybody on the same level here.
Yep. And our medics coming to just give a quick check on Barbie, make sure that that fall wasn't too much. Oh, Wikipedia has a fan club out there in the crowd here at the Cleveland Heights Community Center.
It's easy to fall in love with them.
It really is. I mean, you know, if my mom's going to name Wikipedia her favorite, then I'm going to adopt him into my family. I need a sibling. Maybe Wiki could take care of my mom for me.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, so this actually looks like Brianna Ruins being called. I think that was a cut track that Nick Tater was talking about. Ruins in the penalty box. This is going to be a power start for Slamwise, Gamgee, and the Detroit Riot.
We are at our 1 minute warning here. Less than 60 seconds for the rest of this period.
Now, the period clock may end, but we go by that jam clock. So Slamwise can either continue. Oh no, Slamwise being sent to the penalty box. This is
Crash landing.
going to go to the full expiration of the jam. So that period clock is counting down under 30 seconds, but we have about a minute 20 left in the full jam. We're going to go to the end.
Ruins coming in like a comet, getting that speed down there, getting all that traction.
Gets super low. Oh, nice little hop there. Leapfrog, picks up 4 points. Slamwise freed from the penalty box, cuts right through the middle. That was a scoring pass, so we're 4-4 here. 40 seconds left. Ruins stuck behind Muhammad Fali. Slamwise picking up 4 more. It's a second scoring pass. Brianna Ruins just can't quite find the magic to get around Muhammad. But this could be a nice opportunity because Slamwise Gamgee heading back to the penalty box. Ruins just Sunday skate, Saturday afternoon skate, waits till that clock counts down. And that 4 whistles signifies that we are at the end of our game. Our officials are going to do their officialing and give us a final score. Right now, we sit at Cleveland Guardians 125, the Detroit Riot 226. Unofficially official, they are your winners, and that rolling whistle tells us that this bout is complete. Your Detroit Riot has won this first contest of the day.
That's right. At 226, the Detroit Riot beats the Cleveland Guardians at 125. And we are going to finish this out.